Hey folks, welcome back to another video here. I'm going to be very quick about this. This is just going to be a very quick update because I solved the problem with the input not working on the client machine when running in multiplayer, and I realize what it is now. Um, in the player controller, you can see in on possess, I have this code that sets the possessed aircraft equal to, uh, the pawn that gets passed in. It's important to know, and I know that I've run into this before, and I should have recognized it right away. This method will only fire on the server, and the possessed aircraft does this variable does not get replicated. I could have, I guess, um, one way I probably could have fixed this was just to set the this possessed aircraft variable to be replicated, um, and that might have fixed it as well. But the other way to fix it was to instead override this acknowledge possession method, which this method actually fires on the client. So uh, by firing on the client, then this pointer gets set correctly. So um, that is the actual fix, and I will actually show it real quick um, by loading. And interestingly, um, I was asking AI about this a lot to try to solve it. And I worked with Copilot for, I don't know, probably an hour, and it kept recommending different things. And it was really good at telling me how to sort of troubleshoot, but it was giving me really bad advice on what I was missing. Um, and I could sort of tell that it was. So I ended up abandoning that and asking um, Google the same question. And Google immediately was like, hey, you should also have this acknowledge possession method. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, right. Acknowledge possession fires on the client, on possess fires on the server. And so as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, right, that's definitely the fix. But uh, now that that fix is in, you can see on the client machine, uh, I can now control the aircraft. And if I click on this window, and let me kind of get this guy sort of slowed down so that we can see the the other, so that we can see it from the other window. Um, okay, now if I go back to the client window, oh dang it, you can't see it because the aircraft went too far. But it is, maybe I can see it right here if we're lucky. Yep, you can see, you can just see there just a little bit that the rudder is actually moving. So um, I'm now able to control both the client and the server, the aircraft on both the client and on the server, and I can tell that everything that I'm replicating is actually replicating correctly. So um, I'm really happy about that. I still have a few things to handle, mainly the landing gear and the spoiler and the flaps. I need to get all of those properly working and replicating as well. And um, I'll start on that in the next video, and then hopefully start to get into actual uh, working on the actual sort of campaign mode, so that maybe I may have to implement a couple of ground vehicles just so that we can have something to um, to sort of shoot at eventually. But um, I'll probably work on the campaign some first. That's really what I'm most interested in. Whoops, that isn't indented correctly. There we go. So anyway, I wanted to point that out. So I just wanted to make a quick video about that to show what the problem was and how I fixed it. It ended up being very simple, and I totally should have remembered this method because I've had to use it before for the same reason. I'm fairly positive. So anyway, I forgot all about it, but eventually Google's AI tool pointed it out. Interestingly, I tried, like I mentioned, I tried Copilot, I tried Claude AI, and I tried Google, and the only one that gave me the right answer was Google, which is I thought was a little interesting. So um, I've been asking it AI, the different AIs, a lot of questions about the campaign and how to implement it, and I was liking the answers I was getting from Copilot the best, but um, I think it's interesting that the Google was the only one that gave me the correct answer. But anyway, next time I'll work on dealing with the speed brake, the flaps, and the gear, basically replicating the state of those down to uh, the clients, so that the animations for those will work correctly. Although I still don't have the animations for speed brake and flaps actually working properly. So the main one I'm really interested in getting working is the landing gear. So anyway, that's what I'll do next time. And until then, take care.